burn your skin or beautify your skin. It really depends on you, how responsibly you use retinoids or retinols in your skincare. I'm going to be talking about the most important retinoid, tretinoin, which is available in India as a prescription drug, so please talk to your dermatologist. It's available as Retin A or Retino. It requires careful handling and careful usage, but is one of the most cheapest and wondrous skincare ingredient that you can ever use. And yet a lot of us don't use it because there's so many myths attached to it, and there's also so much of misinformation, and the fact that retinoids can actually really damage your skin when you don't use them responsibly. Retinoids are great for pigmentation, all types of pigmentation, acne scars, uneven skin tone, pigmentation caused with aging. Yes, just aging causes pigmentation also, and also pigmentation in its worst form like melasma, which I also have had, and it keeps recurring, so I have to be very careful in how I use retinoids and of course in how I take care of my skin. With this increase in collagen and elastin, our skin is able to stay hydrated for longer. Hydrated skin also pigments much lesser and scars much lesser. Healthy cell turnover means that your skin will pigment much lesser, and if the pigmentation does come, it will also fade faster. A lot of us don't know this, but the more wrinkled our skin is, the more unevenness the skin can have. A lot of uneven skin tone it can develop, with the darker areas looking pigmented. Look at introducing them between 28 to 31, 32, and definitely by the time you touch 40. I'm in my 50s now, and I started using retinoid almost 10 to 12 years back. I have overcome pigmentation and acne scars and a lot of wrinkling because of my religious use of retinoids. And because of these dramatic advantages that retinoids have for our skin, during this process, for some of us, it can cause dryness, redness, irritation, sensitivity, and a lot of peeling also. And because of these side effects, a lot of us get scared in using retinoids and stop using retinoids. And you should be scared, because if this goes unchecked or is not stopped at the right time, it can make the pigmentation worse, because pigmentation is really your skin's response to protect itself. So it's very important to use retinoids responsibly. Let's quickly understand how you can use retinoid in your skincare. The first routine is a 1-2-3 routine. In this routine, you can use retinoids in the first week once a week. In the second week, introduce it twice a week. In the third week, introduce it thrice a week. So literally starting in 1 month, you can go from using it once a week to 3 times a week and move it to 4 times a week also. This works beautifully when you have a healthy skin, your skin barrier is not broken, your skin is not very sensitive, your skin is not badly burnt because of sun damage, or if you don't have too much of active acne on your skin. So say you're 27 and you're just going to starting off retinoids and you don't have any of these issues, you will actually face no issues starting Retin A. But don't you think that is not affecting your skin? Retin A is affecting your skin, making your skin healthy. So don't at that time start using it more than prescribed or start using too much of quantity. You still just need a green pea sized retinoid. That's enough for your skin. If you want to use a little extra, sandwich it with moisturizer before using it on your neck and the décolleté area, because otherwise this area will start pigmenting and wrinkling much faster. But also this area, the skin is much thinner, so you really can't go directly with your retinoid, because then that will give you a very crepey skin or a very dry skin and might also have too much of redness and sensitivity. So keep that in mind. Now in this particular 1-2-3 method, you don't need to sandwich the Retin A, which I believe is very important if you have dry skin or if you have very sensitive skin. I also believe that sensitive skin is really skin that is hurting, which means it's not healthy. So your skin definitely has skin barrier issues. I have a whole video on skin barrier, make sure you see that. So with this kind of skin, the routine that I suggest is the 1-1-2-2-3-3 routine, which means in the first month you use retinoid once a week only. The whole 4 weeks of the first month, just use it once a week. In the second month, move it to twice a week. So all 4 weeks of the second month, you use it only twice a week. And in the third month, you use it 3 times a week. And then at the end of 3 months, you're now going to be using retinoid 3 times a week. If your skin still feels a little sensitive, you feel heat, you have too much of dryness, cut back to twice a week, and if it still persists, always sandwich it. A good way to start if you have very sensitive skin or very dry skin is to just begin with sandwiching the retinoid. Wash your skin, wash your face, dry it out, pat it out, wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's just best to not have damp skin when using retinoids, and then use a little bit of moisturizer all over your face, and then apply the retinoid, and then apply the moisturizer again. So you sandwich it. This will actually bring down your irritation with retinoids dramatically. Precautions when you're using retinoid. Please don't use retinoids if you're pregnant or you're breastfeeding. And if while using retinoids, you start seeing your skin getting very dry, there's a lot of redness, there's a lot of peeling, there's a lot of burning, then there can be these 3 reasons that you will need to look into. The first thing is your barrier. Make sure your skin barrier is pakka, is working really well, which means you use slugging or you use a good moisturizer or good ceramide based moisturizer to make your skin barrier healthy first. Second could be that you're burning too much at the sun. You have too much time in the direct sun. That could also be making your skin sensitive, and when you get on retinoid at that time, it can actually irritate your skin or make it more red or even more sensitive. And the third and the most common reason why a lot of people react to retinoids is when they believe that they can increase the quantity of retinoid. If you use too much of it, you can have a lot of redness, a lot of burning, a lot of dryness, and a lot of irritation on your skin. Remember, with retinoids, if you do that, you are going to be punished for it. Your pigmentation can not only become worse, it can actually harm your skin. So whether you burn your skin or beautify your skin while using retinoids is in your hands. Q&A in the comment section. A simple routine when you're using Retin-A and you're using all other actives is that the day that you're using retinoid, don't use any other actives. You cleanse your skin, use retinoid and use moisturizer, and that's all. Even if you're using retinols, I'm one of those who believe that why do you have to push your skin, so much? Retinol in itself is very powerful. And if you're not using an alpha-butyl, niacinamide, vitamin C along with the retinol, you're literally not losing anything, but in fact, you're protecting your skin. You're not making it more open to barrier damage or to sensitivity and irritation. So my wise advice to you is that use your actives in the morning routine on the day that you're using Retin-A in the evening routine. That is the only routine you should follow. That is the only way to balance your routine with actives and Retin-A, irrespective of what skin type you have. And even if you feel your skin is very good and it has been taking retinoids very, very bravely and nothing has happened to you, it is still important to make sure that it does not happen, because it can happen if you push your skin beyond a point. So listen to your skin. If you feel your skin is getting a little sensitive, put more days between retinoid usage in the week. And definitely don't combine actives and retinols together if you want your skin to be healthy and not react to retinoids. Remember, using retinoids in your skincare is a marathon. It's not really a quick fix shortcut method. That's the most important to use. So give yourself a year's time, in the minimum 6 months' time, to ease yourself into retinoids. Take it slow. Your skin will thank you for it.